What's up, everybody? We alive. Yet another day above soil. So my channel's been around for about 2-3 years now, maybe 2. But if y'all realize, a lot of the things that you've seen so far involve sustainability, recycling, repurposing, the whole 9 yards. There are 2 terms that I currently see that are used very interchangeably, and I'm going to break down the meaning behind those 2 words to you today. So the 2 words that I'm referring to is recycling and upcycling. They're very similar in definition. A lot of times people use these words interchangeably, but there are very subtle differences between the 2 words. I'm going to start with the word recycling. So the verb to recycle means that you take something that may be invaluable, like it has no value to it, or it may be perceived as trash, and you're putting it in a bin hoping that somebody's going to pick it up, take it to a recycling center or a landfill. That's recycling. It's not necessarily upping the value of something. It's a good thing to recycle because you're taking something that may be considered junk and you're repurposing it for something else. It could be recycling a can. It could be recycling paper. It could be recycling glass bottles. Basically, when those things are done, people collect them, they put them in bins, and then people who drive around trash trucks, they pick it up and they take it to the recycling center, and hopefully they're going to be used for something good. That's recycling. Now I'm going to talk about upcycling. And then you have upcycling. When you upcycle something, you are increasing the tool, or you're increasing the material's value. Let's use this newspaper for an example. If you go on the street corner and you're gonna try and sell this to somebody, they're gonna look at you and be like, you're gonna sell it for free, right? Because that's how much it's worth. It's worth nothing. Well, it is true that they print this everywhere in grocery stores. You could go to Weis, you can go to Giant, you can go to Aldi, you can go to Price Chopper, Tops, Piggly Wiggly, Kroger. They're gonna always have these newspapers. These are like an invasive species. They just don't go away. So there's not really that much value to this. I mean, as it is right now in its present form. But when you upcycle this, you're turning it into something that is valuable. A newspaper, untouched, not edited in any way, this is perceived as not valuable. But I mean, for me, it is valuable because you can turn that newspaper into something that is valuable. This is valuable because it took time, it took effort to repurpose something that did not have a perceived value or something that was extremely accessible and cheap. This is valuable. This newspaper is not valuable. Therefore, this newspaper had been upcycled. I upped the value of this newspaper. The thing is, anybody can recycle. You could take this newspaper and put it in a bin. You could put these cans in a bin and it could get taken away. You would just need to contact your Department of Public Works to see what is the schedule and how to recycle things. For example, if you get a bleach container, there is a certain thing that you have to do with that container. You would go to your Department of Public Works at your nearest city. See when is it going to be picked up? How do you clean out the container? If you can clean out the container, then you recycle it. Anybody can do this. Recycling is easy. You just gotta be in the know. But then you have upcycling. It takes artistic ability and it takes patience to upcycle. And there's many different forms of upcycling. For example, you've already seen me upcycle paper. You've already seen me upcycle plastic bags when it comes to making plarn. I know of some people who upcycle bottle caps. I know of people who upcycle glass bottles. We're probably going to have a visitor come over to her shop. She's interested in doing consignment work with her wine glass wind chimes. That is upcycling. You're taking something that is a material that's not worth a lot of money and you're upcycling, you're upping the value, the perceived value. That takes skill. Anybody could acquire the skill. You just need to put in a little bit more time and effort to do it. If anything, I think it's fun. As per usual, there's a lot of things within our society that discriminate. Death, however, does not discriminate. I want to thank y'all once again for watching this content. If this is your first, second, third time watching the content, hit that subscribe button. It's right down below. I'm going to include a link to my Instagram, Stickerism's Instagram, Nowhere Collective's Instagram, Nowhere Collective shop, where you can buy some of my merch and other people's merch. I leave you all with much love, good spirits and vibes. Until next time, I see y'all later. I'm out.